folks, Modman here and welcome back to the workshop. Today's episode we're going to be looking at how I use the TRAD pad for water fed work. So these are the different types of TRAD pad holders Reach It do. This is the big baby, this is the smaller version of that, and this is the modification that I've done to this. So I'm going to talk about how I use this for working on the water fed stuff. So what you'll see me do is, this has got the mega clip system to it. What you'll see me do when I come to the water fed stuff is I'll take the bottle out, okay? I'll take out the sponge, I'll replace that more than likely with the white Scara pad and the bronze wool pad. They'll go in there. I'll take that out and I'll use this throughout the day. What have I done here? I've added on a pouch here. I've added on some areas for my screen removal tools. I've cut the slot into here. This is the original version of this. Okay, so when these first came out, they didn't have a slot here. So it was my suggestion to put the slot in here, and to Reach It's credit, they took that up and did it. So this is a very original, the very original version. As you can see, it's all stuck together with super glue, with bits and pieces, whatever I had at the time. The mega clip is just basically hanging there. I fitted that myself, etc. So when you're looking at this, just look at it as a prototype for this to be, or this to be converted into this in the future. It's a coming product. So what I have here is the Magic Eraser Scara pad. I've now got space for a couple of pads in here. I've got screen removal tools such as my bent screwdriver. There's concentrate bottle here, which I won't use for this water fed technique, but this is good for your trad work. So there you go. I will in this next video here, I'll be showing you how I go about using this for water fed work. Also, if you do not have a window weapon, I'll be showing you in this video how to turn your all-rounder into a temporary window weapon. Let's get into it. So this here is the Modman bottle on a belt pouch. Now you can use this for traditional work when you're using your bottle on your squidgy, etc. like that. But if you're using when you're using your water fed stuff and you're going around taking screens out, let's suppose you forget one, or you want to take the screens out at the same time as doing your water fed. You've got your screen removal tools on you at all times. The screen removal tools I use is a flat blade and a bent screwdriver. They're the two main ones I use. This flat blade soon will be becoming at one end a screen removal tool and the other end a flat blade. But so what do we do? So I'm doing water fed, so I don't need the bottle. I can take that off, lightens the load. Still keeps with me though a pad of your choice, which means I can turn the all-rounder, if I'm using the all-rounder, into a weapon just by grabbing the pad out of my pouch. It also means I've got the Magic Eraser with me at any time if I need to get any fingerprints that the water fed doesn't often get off. The Magic Eraser does. It also means I've got the screen removal tools with me at all times. So I'm using the water fed, for example, which just so happens I have one here. And I'm cleaning away, and damn it, I forgot to take the screen off. I've got it right here. I can just grab this tool out of my pocket now, pop it up, take the screen out, and Bob's your uncle. And I can continue on cleaning that window. Now the other thing also is I can turn this all-rounder into a window weapon in an instant. All I've got to do is grab out a white pad. This stuff here, literally, I'll take the water out, literally sticks onto these bristles here. So I can take this pad and I can push it inside that groove there, and that pad actually sticks well enough to continue working on this pane of glass, turning the all-rounder into a temporary window weapon. There you go. And then once you finish with that, because you've got this here, this just comes off, give it a flick, go straight back in there and you're done. If you've got some fingerprints or something down here, you just grab your magic eraser. The window's already wet because it's got water on it, and away you go. Now, these also fit to the so you've got a 16-inch all-rounder. That sits inside there quite nicely. Obviously you've got this overlap here or underlap here, but that sticks to it quite nicely. Not only does that stick to it, which I'll put it back in there, you can use your bronze pads, for example. Let's take this one. Let's suppose we're doing a pull fence and you don't have a window weapon, you've only got an all-rounder, and you're going away, you're cleaning away on your pull fence. You want to stick on a bronze pad. That also fits into this section here. Only just, but it does fit. What you want to do, once you've got it there, you want to wriggle it from side to side. Now that sticks also. So you've now turned your all-rounder into a pull fence window weapon in an instant. Here I have trouble with my volume microphone on the video, so I'll just talk you through what I'm doing here. I've taken the bronze pad out of my belt holster, put it onto the all-rounder to turn the all-rounder into a window weapon. All you need to do is give it a nice wiggle to give it a good snug fit, and that will hold into the all-rounder well enough. Just showing you here that the bronze pad is in place on the all-rounder to turn it into a temporary window weapon. This window faces the sun, gets baked on with all sorts of bee poo, etc. So the all-rounder as a temporary window weapon is doing a great job. It's got good flow from the high flow hose coming up to the brush. Just going to rinse that down now and just show you that the bronze pad is still in place and that the all-rounder has done a great job as a window weapon. So once finished using it as a temporary window weapon, take the pad off, put it back in the pouch, and you're back to an all-rounder once again.